Hello, everyone. I am back in time for the Capcom Showcase. I am really happy that everything worked out perfectly with timing, and I am not late to this thing. It's great. I'm just gonna tweet out that I'm live, and we'll get going.
Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe. Okay, it's game time. Ready to die, okay? Exalt all Leon, and let it be so.
All right. Just tweeting it out there. Let's see what's in store here. We got 3 minutes left. Man, my hope here is that I know they're going to talk about what Exoprimal. I'm trying to think of like what else Capcom has brewing. To make this this press conference, in my opinion, a huge win would be a reveal or an update at least of what the hell is Pragmata, what's going on with that. I am very pessimistic about what that game may actually turn out to be. I feel like it might be this generation's Deep Down. If anyone remembers, Deep Down was also a Capcom game. Was supposed to be a PlayStation 4 launch title or a launch year title and was indefinitely delayed, and at this point has just, disappeared into the void. So I'm hoping that Pragmata does not have the same fate, because that game looks even more interesting than Deep Down. And I just want to see cool, weird stuff like that actually come to fruition. I also really want a Dino Crisis remake. It's time. Bring it back. It could do so well here right now, especially with how little like dinosaur horror games there are on the market from the AAA space. Perfect opportunity right now to bring back Dino Crisis. They need to do that. So if they can give me those two things, this will be a tremendous, tremendous conference. I'm not expecting Dino Crisis in reality, just because, you see people tweeting and wanting that for a long time, but I just don't see any traction or momentum from Capcom on making that a possibility. But I feel they at least need to mention Pragmata. Something with that. If they don't mention it here, then I am almost certain that game is going to be just lost. It's going to be another Deep Down situation, which would suck. We need creative ideas like that to actually come out and flourish. This is Monster Hunter. Regarding Resident Evil, I feel like we shouldn't have any updates for Resident Evil besides VR. I mean, we just had Resident Evil 4 remake, Resident Evil Village a couple years ago. So I don't expect anything from Resident Evil. Oh, Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, they're probably going to be pushing Dragon's Dogma really hard as well. That's probably going to be their main showpiece. Hey Tyler, how's it going? Oh, I just realized the timestamp is on here. See if I can get rid of that. Come on, man, disappear. There we go. Okay. If you stream the RGG event on Friday, we'll watch you react to it. I'm doing good. So originally I was going to be streaming the RGG events. I decided to not do that and do my birthday stream instead. The reason is obviously I'm going to watch it myself, but I just feel like it's specifically geared towards one set of games. They're not publishing. They're just a developer studio, so I don't know.
Capcom's 40th anniversary.
I'll definitely be watching it, but I don't think I'm gonna stream it. In all honesty,
A big thanks to
this will probably be
everyone
my
for playing
final
our games.
E3 stream.
It's thanks to our amazing fans that we can celebrate such a milestone. We look forward to creating many more
Oh,
games
Devil May
in years to
Cry.
come.
Another Devil May
We
Cry.
hope
That
you'll continue
could come
to
up, I
enjoy it.
guess. Hey, XXL. My appointment went well. I went to the eye doctor and just got a checkup. And the dude's like, yeah, you're my healthiest patient today. Like, not kidding you. Like, that's what my doctor said. He's like, yeah, your eyes haven't changed. So I'm nearsighted. So I need glasses if I go to, like, the movies or if I'm driving long distance. Just to help with, you know, further away objects and signs and things like that. But I'm fine if I'm just looking at, you know, a monitor like this up close or watching YouTube videos. It's just for distance. What is this? Oh, we've seen this already. This was already revealed, I believe. Isn't that like a hack and slash game? So yeah, this will probably be my last E3 Showcase live stream reaction, and then I'm going to be doing my birthday live stream on Wednesday. Yeah, this looks interesting. Obviously the combat's going to be the star of the show, but is this supposed to be like a... Is this like a smaller project from within Capcom, or I wonder if it's like a full AAA release? Yeah, it looks like it could be fun. If they get the combat right. Yeah, Path of the Goddess, that's right. We already saw this. Yeah, 2024 is looking to be large. It's funny because we still have some cross-gen games in 2024 that are releasing. This is why a PS5 Pro just seems completely ridiculous.
Strategy and action in this epic tale. A beautiful yet unsettling world of mystery awaits in Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Coming to Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Windows, PlayStation 5, and Steam.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot. I hope they get the combat.
Mega Man X Dive
They
Offline
nail the
is coming
combat
to
the way it
Steam,
feels.
iOS, and Android.
I had an opportunity to play in the Exoprimal closed beta, by the way. I think a little while ago. I never played it. Something else was happening around that time. Like I was busy or I was playing something else that just like sucked up all my attention. So I think that's still a co-op shooter though. I don't think it's like a full story-driven game.
Including characters that haven't been playable before. Level up your favorite characters and equipment.
Mega Man X9. Lots of people been wanting and wonder if it will get announced here. Oh,
your character however you want.
yeah. Not much has been happening with the Mega Man franchise. I'm always curious if they would do something like Nintendo did with Metroid, like make like a Metroid Prime version of like, you know, Mega Man, like first person, kind of like that. I wonder if Capcom would ever be interested in doing something like that. I'm sure it would probably be really interesting. Like just turn it into a shooter.
There are more than 900 stages to play.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would be down for that, like just a Metroid Prime but it's Mega Man.
You're bound to clash with familiar bosses from the
Because everything, you know, all the components are
Build the
there.
Ultimate Hunter and save the deep log from total destruction. Mega Man X Dive Offline launches in 2023.
Oh, it's a mobile game. It is a bit bizarre to me seeing mobile games, a lot of mobile games, getting pushed in like major AAA conferences like this. It's a huge market, but you used to never see those. No, a new fighter game is actually in our hands. It's not upon us.
Received an enthusiastic welcome from fighting game fans around the world. Street Fighter 6
So I might stream me playing multiplayer for the first time in my birthday celebration stream on Wednesday. I'm thinking of doing that. If you guys want me to play a specific game, you have to let me know, because I might have to install some things on the PC here. But I was thinking of like doing Street Fighter 6 online gameplay, because I just beat the World Tour mode and didn't play any multiplayer yet. Do I play a bit of mobile games? No, not at all. Like, my phone here, like, there's nothing on this thing in terms of games. There's gaming apps, like the PlayStation app, the Xbox app, Steam app, and stuff like that, but there's actually not a single mobile game installed on my phone. And I'm never on my phone enough to warn it, you know? When I'm on my phone, I just check in Twitter, YouTube, email, like, I never play games on my phone. And if I bring games with me on the go, it's via my Switch. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like, mobile games are very impressive technically. I'm always blown away, and I've said that many times throughout these streams. Like, yeah, like, it looks like you're getting console quality graphics on your phone. It is impressive. There's just no word about it. It's super impressive. Hey, Hamster. Oh, you're on your way to the airport? Okay. Well, I hope you have unlimited data. But thank you and welcome to the stream. I could imagine a future where, and I think I made a video about this, it's like a Switch. All of the games are like on our phones here, and what happens is you play the games with you on the go, and then you get home, you dock your phone to your TV, and there's all your apps, there's all your games, and you can play them on a larger screen and just pick up a controller. I can imagine mobile gaming would become more like the Switch in the future. Candy Crush. I haven't heard that in a long time. That's Activision owns that, right? Activision owns that now. Well, good, Hamster. I'm glad that you have unlimited.
Get up close and personal with Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 5. The game's main story will be playable in VR with PlayStation VR 2.
This will be interesting, I guess, because it's like a first-person mode for Resident Evil 4, so it's a new way to experience the game. I'm just not... I've kind of given up on all these extra peripherals, you know, ever since like the Kinect, and I tried it out with the Xbox 360, the first Kinect, and I was like, yeah, you know, you have fun with it for 5 seconds and that's it. But at the end of the day, you know, all the excellent games that like you're really excited for are just the normal games that you play anyway. At least that's the way I see it, you know. These are kind of like fun in the moment experiences that you play and you obsess over for like a couple weeks and then that's it. Oh my god, they're actually gonna show it? Wow. Okay, they're gonna show Pragmata. I want a release window or some semblance of gameplay. Still looks great.
Sorry, still got a ways to go.
I think they already posted that. Oh shit, that was the game. This is the game! Okay. Hey, they showed some gameplay! It's like, it was like 10 seconds, but it showed some gameplay. It exists. It is with a heavy heart that we must push... Okay. See, this is okay to me. You gave an update on the game. You showed some brief gameplay. That is okay. I don't mind that they need more time. If you need more time, that's fine. But I just wanted to make sure that the game didn't, you know, disappear into the oblivion like Deep Down did. That makes me happy. Now, if they do Dino Crisis, they completely destroyed the competition.
But first, let's get started with this.
I would expect Pragmata is not even a 2024 title at this point. I would expect like a 2025 game, which again is okay, but they're at least showing you that, hey, yeah, it's being worked on, and it looks interesting. Still looks really interesting.
The demo for Ghost Trick is available now for download. The story starts a lonely speak.
Another demo.
In the course of solving his own murder, he will meet and change the lives of all sorts of people in all sorts of situations. Things may seem unrelated at first, but each person plays a vital role in his story. And together, their stories will lead him to one ultimate truth. So think of the demo as a doorway, inviting you into a great...
It's so awesome to see so many demos for games come back. I posted this on Twitter, but it is perhaps the most exciting thing that I've just seen from this year at all the press conferences. You used to never get demos for like well, I should say, you used to get demos for almost all games, and then they went away. And now it just seems like they're slowly coming back, even for the AAA stuff. I have the Final Fantasy 16 demo downloaded on my PS5 right now. I need to play that. But like Liza P, there's a lot of indie games that were showcased that have demos. It's great to see that come back. It's such a powerful tool for the consumer. And I think it actually gets more people interested in your game who are kind of on the fence. Yeah, it could turn some people off, but you know, it's still it's a way, it's like a marketing thing. It's a way to get your game out there, to get people playing it and talking about it. And you know, I think the risk is well worth it. And it's great to have for the consumer. Tyler's confident Dino Crisis will be here. Well, let's see and let's hope. They did excellent job with the Resident Evil games. I wouldn't mind them taking a break from the Resident Evil games, bringing Dino Crisis back in the form of remakes, and it'd just be awesome. That'd be really exciting. Tyler, you grew up playing Beautiful Joe with your brother back in 2007. Wow. Oh yeah, I remember Beautiful Joe. I don't think I played it. Was that a... I remember the Beautiful Joe game on... Was it Wii U they were pushing for? Was there a Wii U Beautiful Joe game?
Who was I? Why was I killed?
I seem to remember something around that time.
And what does it mean that
That's a series that has eluded me, that I've actually never played myself, so I don't have any relationship with it.
Possess and trick items. The controls are easy. Connect Sissel's glowing blue soul to the core of objects to possess them. Possess the tire.
It was on PS2 and GameCube.
Possess the star ornament.
Did they not bring something back in the form of like I don't know, a remaster or something like that for the Wii U though? I thought they did make a newer game, but maybe I'm just mistaken. Maybe it was like a collaboration or something with all these different characters. I don't know.
Sissel can go back 4 minutes
Resident Evil 4
before
DLC,
death. What happened
like
before her murder?
Hamster, like an expansion to the core game, so it'd be like new content, or like in the form of like an arcade mode.
Events in real time.
Oh, Dead Rising.
The limit, however,
I have a feeling that Dead Rising franchise is just dead, and I played 1 through 3. I never cared for them. I'm just going to be honest with you. I never cared for them. I think 2 was probably the best of them overall. I just never got into them personally, you know?
That story must be linked in some way to the mystery of Sissel's
Those are a game, those games are sort of a product of a gone era.
launching on June 30th, 2023.
Not saying that they shouldn't be around, but I just,
Demo version
personally, I just never
available
really
now.
enjoyed them.
Don't miss the pre-order bonuses.
What are we,
See the official
this would be the
website
5th
for
one if they
details.
announced another one, right? There's been like 4 games. For my reminiscing videos, do you only do games you played before, or are you open to any older games for the first time? Well, my reminiscing videos, although the series is called Reminiscing, they are games that, some of those games I effectively played for the first time. So like Hitman Blood Money, which I just uploaded like a week or 2 ago, I played that for the first time. So it's not just games that I have played before, it's new experiences for me as well. Quake 4 was another one I played for the first time. There's a good chunk of them that I haven't played before. So I'm still collecting from my PS2 and original Xbox and GameCube as well. Like the 6th generation, I'm still working on my collection for that. But I will eventually do reminiscing videos for those games. Absolutely. I'd love to get a CRT TV to play those games on as well. This is the sharpest looking picture I've ever seen for an Ace Attorney game. Oh, it's a PSP game as well? Beautiful Joe. I never played any of the Ace Attorney games. I know they're absolutely loved by many.
In Ace Attorney, players serve as lawyers for the falsely accused. Battle for justice in the courtroom and uncover the truth.
Is it kind of like a
The 4th, 5th, and 6th
A whatchamacallit
Ace
game?
Attorney games are being brought together to share the story of Apollo Justice and his allies.
you know those kind of like narrative, what do you call those games? Those like narrative adventure games that are just like you just look at the dialogue options and there's very little gameplay, but it's just kind of reading as the story goes along. I forgot what they call that genre. But is that what it is? You're not actually walking around or doing anything in first or third person.
Korean, and traditional and simplified Chinese. We've also added voice recordings for the new language.
Yeah, it's just okay.
We're sure
I forgot what that genre is called. It's just like you're clicking the A or the X button or whatever just to go through you're just reading dialogue and making different decisions.
Early 2024. Please look forward to more information about this collection in the future.
You bought the game on sale but haven't played.
Next, we have some Capcom news to share.
Some Capcom news. Oh, it's your 40th
This
anniversary.
month marks Capcom's 40th
That's awesome,
anniversary.
by the way. It's their 40-year anniversary. How many other studios can say that?
Theme park called Capcom
That's
Tower.
awesome.
Take a stroll through the museum to view original artwork and other materials from various titles on display.
Oh, that's cool.
You can even play a few of Capcom's beloved classics for free.
These games run in a browser now?
Head on over to the castle to cast your vote in the Capcom elections. Participants will receive a special reward, so don't miss out. We can't wait for everyone to enjoy these attractions,
Reminds me of Bethesda Land.
along with the many other fun experiences we've prepared at...
That's pretty cool. Ubisoft show I give a C+. Too many slow parts, no game announcements, and the dancing part in the beginning was unnecessary. It was funny because I was actually talking about when they opened it up with the Just Dance stuff.
Street Fighter 6.
We were taking a look at, because those games get supported on like last gen systems for like ever. I believe Just Dance 2017 or 2018 was still released on the PlayStation 3 after all that time.
With Capcom ID soon.
That's pretty crazy.
Register now for Capcom ID.
I thought the Ubisoft conference did everything it needed to do. There were no bombshell surprises. I think the Star Wars thing would have been a surprise if they didn't announce it earlier in the showcase. It's kind of weird how they kind of, you know, blew the lid on that so quickly. But I thought it was a decent press conference. It did everything it needed to do. I'm surprised Avatar is coming as soon as it is. This is Exoprimal. Yeah, I see, and this is what's hilarious is it looks like, what's her name? Joanna or whoever, or Joan, whatever her name is from Dino Crisis. It looks like she has like the red hair.
I assume. Exosuits were developed right here.
It's our only shot. We need
I think this Capcom show will be good. Hey, they did Pragmata. I just need Dino Crisis back, and I'll be satisfied. 2 thumbs up for me.
access codes to override Leviathan. You can shut it down. The whole thing.
Yeah, I really don't know about this.
The fuel of the future.
I'm glad it's story-driven, but I also know it's a co-op game, right? Ugh, excuse me. Regina. Wow, I was way off.
I mean, look at this. It's a walking glob of stuff.
Yeah, like that's gotta be like... I mean, maybe it was intentional, but like no one from the Exoprimal team was like, maybe we shouldn't make this character's head red and this game that has to do with dinosaurs. Oh, it is an online game? Okay. If it is, like, that's a big turnoff for me. If this was just a straight up like story-based game that I could also play co-op, then I would give it a shot. But if I need to actually be online, it's required to be online. Yeah. Not really my thing.
Activating massacre. Summoning Neo T-Rex. This is all helping to make a better exosuit.
Good hunting, Ace.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Lost Planet. It's like a more energetic, more crazy version of Lost Planet with more of an emphasis on dinosaurs instead of the aliens and the big creatures. Yeah. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah, they should do Lost Planet. That's another game I did a reminiscing video on and actually really liked it. And XOXO that was one I played for the first time as well when I did that video. They have such great franchises. And Resident Evil's back and stronger than ever. They got new IPs like Pragmata and Exoprimal.
What did you think? That was a lot of
I think this is great for them to keep bringing back some of their old franchises, doing these really cool remakes in such a high quality and beautiful form.
We were extremely pleased to have so many participants. Plus, you gave us a lot of invaluable feedback.
Street Fighter is
We
incredible.
can't thank you enough.
God, it's such a... Street Fighter 6...
Survival content,
What makes that game so impressive to me is just seeing how much of a colossal increase it is with everything it does. Like, a massive improvement over Street Fighter 5, which had, like, barely any content, no story, no career mode.
Let's start with the story.
Like, all this stuff was fixed later on in the game, and to see them come out with Street Fighter 6 and this whole new World Tour mode, which is just phenomenal and so useful.
Play through Dino Survival.
It's just such an impressive game.
Update the analysis map, unravels the mysteries surrounding parallel worlds and the AI entity known as Leviathan. At times, players will also engage in special boss battles as part of the main story. Dino Survival mode will also change as the story progresses. You'll unlock new missions with a variety of objectives, including 10-player co-op.
I guess the game could get pretty crazy if you have all these like creatures flying around and stuff,
The
but
game will also feature an assortment of unlockables
It just looks like it would also get repetitive very quickly.
And modify active skills. These modules can be obtained by
I believe they said this show was going to be around like 40 minutes or so. I think I read Shinobi tweet that was around he said like 35, 36 minutes, something like that. So actually it should be wrapping up in like the next 10 or 15 minutes, which is fine.
Or by earning awards through achievements, like most damage block with a tank suit in battle. There are many ways to enjoy the game, even after completing the main story.
Did Capcom have a showcase last year, by the way, or is this their first one?
Feedback into consideration as well. In the full version of Exoprimal,
This might be their first one, huh? I'm trying to remember. I don't think Capcom had a showcase last year.
instead of direct combat with other players. We hope you look forward to that.
If they did, I didn't watch it.
Now, let's go over all the new info we just saw in the video. Who was that new face at the beginning? Meet Dr. Signs, the developer of the
They did have a showcase last year, but it wasn't good?
and
Okay.
the head of Anchor Division.
Yeah, I didn't watch it then.
Research group based on Bikitoa Island. The Stratovator, a space elevator that extends from the Anchor Division research facility into orbit, will also be a playable map. Incredible battles will unfold while exofighters and dinosaurs clash atop this massive space elevator. Players will even encounter dangerous mutations of dinosaurs, known as neosaurs, the most deadly among them being the Neo T-Rex. You'll need to work together with your team to stand a chance at taking them down. Oh no, is that a swarm of Neo T-Rexes? What are Leviathan's true intentions?
Yeah.
Wait,
I just
what's
don't
the
know
deal
about
with
this
the
one.
new exosuit? While it may
Especially
look
if it's
similar,
online only,
this
and you have to
exosuit is
like play
a
with random
called
people
Deadeye
or
Alpha
play with your
Prototype.
friends. It's probably not
Unlike
going to
the
be that
default Deadeye,
appealing
this
to someone
variant
like me.
comes equipped with a weapon that can burst fire or be used as a shotgun, allowing exofighters to change their style of play. Exosuit variants, including
Almost hit
Deadeye
what
Alpha,
hamster?
will be added in a
Sorry.
title update following the full version's release. At the end of the video, we revealed Savage Gauntlet, a mode that lets you take on special 5-player missions.
Yeah, so you have to. So even if you're playing it story, so is it where you have to play the story mode with random people, or can you play the story mode by yourself, but you're just always connected to the internet? Like, is it? I assume it's an always online game, but can you actually play it by yourself, or do they force you into a squad? Because if it's the latter, then yeah.
Last but not least, we're excited to announce that we'll be holding a second open beta test. This time, we're including additional story.
You can't play the story by yourself. Okay, maybe.
10-player co-op
We'll see.
missions, and other adjustments based on everyone's feedback.
It's an open beta. Okay, coming up soon. So it's an opportunity to try out the game. I might download it and see.
We hope you're all
I
excited
just
to
like,
try out this new
I just like dinosaurs. I just want them to come back, but not like this.
Players will also receive a new
Someone needs to
reward
do an alien isolation game, but with dinosaurs. Whoever does that,
We'll continue
like,
to make adjustments
I feel
to
like it's going to
Exoprimal,
be
leading
like
up to
such
the
a
game's
colossal
launch on July 14th.
success, and it's going to spawn like this new era for dinosaur games. You're going to see a lot of people kind of copy off from it.
We look forward to seeing you in the second open beta test.
So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I might play it.
See you in the war games. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Dragon's Dogma 2. Like I said, I haven't played the first one, but I know it's absolutely loved, and people consider it just phenomenal. So, another game I want to do a reminiscing video on. I'm definitely going to play the sequel, though.
My name is Hideaki Itsuno, and I'm the director of Dragon's Dogma 2. It's been over a year since we celebrated 10 years of Dragon's Dogma, and I can finally give you some more information about the new game. First, let's take a look at the trailer we revealed the other day.
First, let's pad out our conference so that we can get to a certain time. I hope this isn't the last thing they're gonna show. Come on, man. Dino Crisis. It's a perfect opportunity. Right now.
You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames?
You need only believe in your own.
You got the Last Dragon's Dogma on Steam by the price of a sandwich? Oh, really?
He's a mere mummer. Then where might
It's been remastered, I know.
Empress Nadinia's
I still have the original Xbox 360 version, which probably is going to be the version I end up playing, just because I'm always curious to see what they did with the older hardware. It's crazy to me that they took such a long time making a sequel, though. I mean, this is 10 years, right? Because I think it was 2013, or was it 2012 that Dragon's Dogma came out? Been a long time.
What did you think?
We already saw it.
Game Dragon's Dogma was released in
2012, wow. So it's over a decade
later, I'm
old.
proud to share a look at the highly anticipated sequel,
That's nuts.
Dragon's Dogma 2. Today I want to talk about two characteristics that Dragon's Dogma 2 will inherit from its predecessor. First, Dragon's Dogma 2 will be a single-player game, but with pawns at your side, it will feel like co-op. And second, gameplay will feature action role-playing mechanics set in an open-world environment. In the Dragon's Dogma series, you embark on your adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI. Alongside the player-controlled Arisen, you can embark on your journey with a main pawn that can be customized to your liking, as well as up to 2 additional support pawns you can borrow from other
Squad of
players
4.
to form a party of up to 4 characters. Pawns are controlled by the AI and are now capable of even more precise decisions than in the previous title, helping you in the midst of battle. They can also help guide you to new locations.
It's gonna be
Or give you a
interesting.
high five following a successful battle. It really feels like playing in a
You think
party
that they'll at
with
least
other
show a few
players.
more things at the end?
Dragon's Dogma 2
Yeah.
is built with the RE engine, resulting in
We'll
a dense
hope.
world woven with high graphical fidelity.
I gotta say, the Resident Evil engine,
Times the size of the original Dragon's
it's
Dogma.
pretty impressive that they're moving all their games over there. I am worried that it's gonna put them in, eventually, a similar situation that it put EA in with Frostbite, where Frostbite was like developed for one specific type of game, and because EA didn't want to pay the Unreal Engine fees and all that license stuff, they basically forced Frostbite upon their studios. And companies like BioWare were like, yeah, you know, like the engine's like a mess to work with because it's not designed for RPGs. I hope, well, judging by Capcom's recent games and their releases, it doesn't seem to be affecting them that much, but I hope it doesn't eventually become that. Probably the most impressive thing about the Resident Evil engine is its optimization, though. It just runs and looks fantastic on anything.
What would happen if you destroyed that bridge, or if you pulled that monster's leg? What other exciting possibilities can you think of? Meet 2 characters pivotal to the story that also appear in the game's key art. Ulrika, a bow wielder with a deep connection to the Arisen, and Nadinia, a high priestess of the Beast Ring, which appear in the series for the first time. What destiny awaits? How will they affect your fate? The intricate relationships and situations you will encounter in the game are sure to keep you on your toes.
It's Yennefer.
During your adventure, you will come across familiar monsters from the previous game, as well as new monsters such as Medusa. You can look forward to new player vocations and many new experiences unique to Dragon's Dogma 2. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big game. I think for a lot of people, this is probably their most anticipated Capcom title. Again, I just never played the first game, so it's a bit lost on me, the excitement of it, but I'm absolutely going to give this one a shout.
On PlayStation 5, Xbox Series
And we'll see if
Xbox Series S, and Steam.
I might play, you know, the first one before
And now,
it releases.
a quick look at the Capcom 40th anniversary sale. Kicking things off, we have well-known titles such as Dragon's Dogma. And
I remember that scene.
Don't miss this opportunity.
That Ace Attorney scene. That was like a meme for a long time.
To celebrate, we're also offering a limited-time bundle of some of Capcom's major titles on Steam.
Power Stone is another series Capcom made that people want to see come back. It's a 3D fighting game which lets you move around. Oh, interesting. Never heard of it.
Excited as we are for Capcom's 40th anniversary.
There's one more tile. Oh, there's one more tile. Scroll to the right. Well, let's be realistic here. I don't think that they were going to, you know, show Dino Crisis. No post-show. It was okay. You know, I guess I should say I'm really happy that we got at least an update on Pragmata. That's like the main thing I wanted to see, to make sure it wasn't dead. And it's nice to know that it isn't dead and that it is coming. That they just need more time, which is perfectly acceptable. So yeah, that's fine. Exoprimal looks okay. You know, again, if it's the always online thing's a bit of a turn off, and I don't know, the combat's just, I need to. There's an open beta, so I might actually give it a shot. There's Resident Evil in VR. Oh, this game, something of the Goddess, right? Path of the Goddess. Looks alright. Yeah, no Dead Rising. Sorry, hamster. So I think it was an okay conference. For me, just to be honest, I don't think there was anything in here that warrants them having a press conference. You know, like I'm trying to think like what. Usually when you have a press conference, it's because you have something major to really show and push. Capcom has a lot of IPs, but we already saw Path of the Goddess. We already knew that the Resident Evil VR stuff was coming. This Mega Man mobile game is just, you know, you can announce it anywhere. Yeah, Street Fighter's out. What else is here? Oh, that's Pragmata, which could have just been, you know, a trailer, because they only showed a brief glimpse of gameplay. Just look at this really quickly. Like, here's the game, right? So it's a third-person game. It kind of looks like you're dodging around here. The girl's on your back. I like the art direction. There's giant mechs. Interesting that you don't really see combat from him, your main character. Like, he's not swinging around a sword or anything. He doesn't have, like, a gun. He's just walking around. It kind of looks to me, oh, what's that game? Oh, I can't remember the title of it. It just looks like I don't know if it's about exploration or if there's going to be some fast-paced combat in here. You're trying to protect the girl. Could be like a science fiction-oriented Last of Us. Not sure. Anyway, so yeah, it was a decent conference. I'm glad that we got an update on Pragmata. That's about all I was looking forward to, but I still don't think that there wasn't necessarily a need. I didn't see anything here that basically warranted a need for Capcom to have a press conference. That's my personal opinion on it. You were expecting a few more announcements, Tyler? They have a lot of series they can bring back. Yeah, I mean, and Capcom's doing very well right now, and they're releasing great games. It's just that, you know, we want to see them continue to do that. We want to see more. We want to see all these other classic franchises get the same treatment and all that stuff. So, yeah. So yeah, it was okay. I'm just glad that we got an update on Pragmata, that it isn't dead. But I think if they had Dino Crisis here at the end, then I think that would have been enough to warrant them having a conference here. But that's not the case. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it for my sort of E3, not so E3 coverage. You can't even say E3 anymore. So the games, announcements, stuff, whatever. Thank you, Tyler. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed watching these streams. I enjoyed doing them. I think it's a lot better than just simply doing some recap videos. You get to see my live reactions and stuff. What was the best conference for me? It has to be the Xbox conference. There was new stuff in there. There were updates on pretty much everything that I wanted to see except one or two. I think overall, like, they had dates, they had gameplay for a lot of the stuff there. Yeah, some of the stuff was also third party, but I think that they did a good job with the Xbox conference. I was pretty happy overall with the way that went. So I would have to say that they probably won this year's Summer Games Fest. No conference for me, though, got like a rank of A or like an A plus or anything like that. I'd probably give the Xbox conference like a B plus. You can't make it to the Wednesday stream, but I'll be watching from the archive. Wishing you a happy early birthday. That's fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do, guys. I'm thinking that maybe we'll just. I was gonna do like some Street Fighter Online gameplay. People always seem to request Alien Isolation, so we might do like, you know, a bit of that. But the stream's only gonna be like 2 or 3 hours, and it's just, you know, an opportunity to hang out and talk with you guys, and that's about it. So I can even do like some more reaction videos. I can watch some stuff on YouTube. So we'll just play it by ear and see what you guys feel like, and just have a good time. All right. Hope you guys have a happy Monday, and I will see you Wednesday for my birthday, and hopefully many of you on stream. All right. Have a good one, guys. Thank you very much.